become a huge guy or whatever. You know? So it's, if you believe in something and you know, and if you can imagine and visualize that you can see yourself doing that or being that, it will happen.
Okay, tell us something about your artists. How did you select these particular artists?
Well, it was no particular selection process. You know, it was we have so many artists to sign with us. You could say it was more who were signed to us first. You know, who were in line to come, because we have this whole thing that we're getting so many artists down. So these artists were scheduled to come down. Sparky Kwano from Japan, he's a new artist with us, signed much after so many others, but we had to bring him down now because it would be a great addition to what we're doing.
So what is the kind of music that WA really looks at? I mean, when you
get we don't look at, it doesn't have to be rock or pop or whatever. It just has to sound good. The artist has to have something special in them. And if we know that, this person is someone who believes in himself and the music is good, the artist has something special in him, that's all we look at. We don't look at what kind of music he does. I've got a metal band signed to me from Russia. I mean, who signs that on, But we do. And we've got world music from Australia, a guy playing a didgeridoo, so we've signed that on. I mean, most of the major labels would not even touch that side of music, because they'd be like, we can't really sell that. But we think we can, we can see the potential and we can see the media backing us up. You're here right now. So.
What would you do for Goans? Is there something that you'd like to do for the Goan?
We have signed on 2 Goan artists, and very good musicians. We're still looking at new artists coming in, but another important aspect in what we do when we sign on an artist is we see the longevity. Like, will this artist stick to what he's doing for years to come? And is he realistic about his music? Does he expect to get signed on and become a star overnight? If they expect that, then that's not realistic. We are not going to pump in millions of dollars to make you into a manufactured Britney Spears or something. So it's someone who's been making music for a long time, or even if it's a young artist, we see their mindset. If these guys are in it for the long run, if this is first, everything else is important, but it's second to music, then that's what we'll take on.
What would you say is your type of music? What is the type of music that you really do?
That I would do.
You really like?
Okay. There's a big difference between what I listen to and what I actually create. I listen to a lot of country music. That's my personal favorite. But what I write is more acoustic rock. It's got elements of country, but you cannot never call it country. It's not country music. My music is a mix of me just writing songs that are very dear to me, personal songs, things that talk about my life. And I get my guitar and this melody comes out, and I've just got a drummer, a bassist, and me on the guitars. That's it.
Okay, so I Like It, the song. Was it written for somebody, or where would you?
all my songs are personal songs. Every song of mine is an experience I've had. So even if I'm saying, I like it when I kiss you, I'm talking about, a kiss that I had that I really liked. But so, what kind of music I like it is, I would say it is the Oliver Shawn sound. That's what my music is. I like it as a base, a standard, from where all my other songs are based around. My first album had very different styles. I Like It was one, Nicole was one, Tonight was one, blues, country, the acoustic rock, like I Like It. But from there, I realized my songs are written like the I Like It song. They're written very, just a guitar and a guy singing. So I base all my music around that. I'm trying to make it sound, acoustic rock, very basic, because it's all about the song and about the lyrics and about the melody. It doesn't matter if there's like 20 guitars or whatever. it's not important. I've done that, but I've noticed that doesn't really make me happy. I Like It makes me happy. So my music is based around that now.
So Oliver Shawn, tell us about your future plans. What do you plan on doing?
Well, the label, of course, is taking up a lot of my time. But right now I'm very excited about my new album coming out called Getting Around. And my band and me, we're practicing a lot. That's a very key element, rehearsing and getting really tight. Your musicians and you should really blend together. And of course, live music. It's something that I really want to focus on, performing live in front of people. Solo is fine, but I've done enough of that, minus ones and all that stuff. I really miss performing live with my band. So now it's going to be a lot of touring. I'm planning a world tour, me and my band performing in Japan, in Australia, America. The US is a big tour I'm planning out. So yeah, those are my big plans.
They say behind every successful man there is a woman. I mean, does it apply to you as well?
Yeah, the woman who's behind my success is my mother. She's the woman behind my success. But if you talk about girlfriend, I'm single. So I'm totally single, and I'm looking for a nice girlfriend. Everybody's staring at us. I kinda like it. The same in your eyes. Kinda like it. Way you turn around and kiss me in public. I kinda like it. When you touch me, baby, we're all alone. I like it. I like it. When you kiss me, I like it. When you touch me, I like it. When we make love, yes, I like it. Yes, I like it.
That's all we have for you today. Before we end, here is a reminder of the headlines. NRI Commissioner to conduct Goa Migration Monitoring Study. More than 700 challans issued on the first day of the drive against tinted glasses. Chief Minister Digambar Kamath presents State Cultural Awards. We'll be back tomorrow with more news and analysis for you. Until then, it's goodbye and good night.